Hey y'all, out here at a Mustang show today, and I ran into a guy, Jim, and he's got a really nice 95 GTS Mustang. I wasn't even aware that they made a GTS, but they did, and this is about as nice as one you'll find. He's redone it, had it for a few years, but it's his baby. So anyways, let me run Jim down and I'll have him tell us about it. Jim, how are you, brother?
Pretty good, Scotty. How you doing today?
Not too bad. Tell me a little bit about your hot rod.
Well, we picked this car up and decided to make a little better car out of it, and we started refabricating it and stuff, and we've been working on it and got it in pretty good shape right now, and we've built the engines, the transmissions, and actually we built it for drags for the GT runs of the NMRA division. And
what is NMRA?
That's the National Mustang Racing Association.
Oh, okay.
And so we're going to run it on the true street, the drags and stuff like that's what we built it for. Right. And we kind of redone everything. The inside's original on it. Transmission's been built for it. It's got a tri-mix transmission. It's got a stroker engine in it. And right now we've had it on dyno, and rear horsepower on the thing, rear wheel horsepower is 510 horsepower, and we feel like we're going to be competitive in that division too when we get it back to the track, you know. So
right. And now that's 510 all motor.
Yes.
That's no nitrous, that's no blower, no turbos, nothing.
No turbos, no superchargers. It's straight motor. It's all motor. That's the way we want to build it, so as to be competitive for the ones under the superchargers and the other divisions.
Well, to keep it affordable, because when you start adding, because now when you add turbochargers, superchargers, now you can get into a lot of money.
Right.
And it's about turning the boost up and making the motor handle it, and that costs a lot of money.
And the engine's good. It's got a Summit Racing block engine in it, brand new block and everything. And
now, is it a 5.0 or
it's a 5.0 engine. Same thing come in the car, and we just I had a professional race motor guy building this thing out of Andrews, North Carolina.
Who's his name? Let's give him a shout out.
Dave Wilson out of Andrews, North Carolina, and he builds a lot of race engines for Super Late models and all.
Right.
So he done a good job, and he just same as guaranteed my engine just about it.
I got you.
He said, "Don't be afraid of it." So we kind of proud of it and everything, and we've been to a lot of shows, car shows from north to south on it, and we've done well with it.
Now he said that you could turn $8 grand in this car. Not worry about it.
Yes, he said $8 grand, 85. He said it's built to take it, not to worry about it. But we've just had it dynoed and retuned and everything. So our peak horse now is right at 5,500, and that's maximum as far as RPMs and.
That's that's where it's the best at.
Yeah, that's where you get your most effective.
Right, most effective, right.
Yeah.
Now tell me, it's been in some magazines too.
Yeah, we've been in the 5.0 magazines. We've been in this year, the 2012 January issue, the June issue of 2012, also Race Page magazine, and Modified magazine too as well. So we've been in about all the magazines and Fords, you know, as far as that goes, and. We're just going to kind of keep on and see where we end up at.
Now, have you been into hot rodding a long time?
We've been in it, you know, I've been in it for about 10 or 11 years, something like that. And then I'm retired now, so where I can kind of travel, so we're enjoying it, really. And so we just, weekends, we just kind of pick our shows.
Wherever you want to be, if there happens to be a show there's where you're going.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at this thing. What color is that to begin with?
This is a bright candy apple red, and it's got a silver base to it, which really makes it reflect good too. And
now, is that a Ford stock color?
The 2010, like I say, the 2010 Taurus has got the bright candy on it, and it's pretty close to it if you get them side by side.
I got you. Now, what is that? Is it a PPG product or a DuPont?
This is a Crimson product.
Okay.
And it's a real good paint. It's expensive, but we've had real good luck with it.
Right. And you've not done any kind of body modifications or anything to it?
No. The only thing we have done is we had to change the hood because, like I say, we did our intaking on the motor and everything, get clearance. And then we kind of put some stripes on it. There's saline stripes, but we put them on there to kind of break up the sides and stuff.
Now you tell me a little bit about the GTS Mustang. What's going on with that?
The GTS Mustang is the model that they made back in 95. It's a stripped down model, and it was kind of made for the racing division. It's a lighter car, and they took all the electronics out. They got manual seats, roll-up windows and stuff like that. It's got some come with a spoiler and some don't. You get optional. I got the optional spoiler, which is half the size of the standard spoiler that you normally get with a Mustang.
Right.
So everything.
No windows, no locks, no frills. Does it have air conditioning?
It does have air conditioning on it. I kind of left it on there in case for driving purposes.
Right, yeah.
But if I do much drags with it, of course I take that.
Yeah. Sure. Cool. Yeah, no, that's the thing about it is, even when you're going down the drag strip, you want to be cool, right?
Yeah.
Because it's in the summertime, right?
That's right.
And those are the stock wheels?
These are the Cobra wheels. The stock wheels are the 5-spoke jobs.
Right.
And I kind of like these Cobra wheels because they look good on a Mustang.
Yeah, they do.
And the Cobras come out with that anyway, so they do come out on the 95s.
Right.
And that, so one thing I've added inside has been we added another tack and some gauges and stuff, but otherwise it's pretty stock.
Yeah, let's look inside. You mind opening that door for me? I love the white gauges in it. Did you put those in it?
Yes,
yeah.
We put the gauges in it, put the tacks in it, and stuff like that,
Right.
But
now, have you redone this interior, or is that
it's
stuff?
all original.
That's all original.
Yeah, all seats and back seats and stuff original in it. So it's
Oh. And it's a 5-speed.
yeah, it's 5-speed.
But you put a different transmission in
Put
it?
a Trimix transmission in it, which is good, especially it's T600.
Right.
And it's the best one as far as drag racing.
Right.
It's got a 410 rear end of it.
Okay.
It's just not stock. Put it to 410 on it.
Boy, that's a good looking car. I love the color of it. You haven't changed the springs or anything and lowered it or anything, have you?
We did. We lowered the front end 1.5 inches on the front end. And the back end, we raised it about 1/2 inch.
Okay.
So
You want to get a little bit of a California drag to it, huh?
right.
Yeah.
Two, I've got bigger tires in the front, back. Now do the front.
Right.
I can't get the ones on the front. I ain't got enough room on it. But they have bigger tires on the back end.
I got you. Can we see under the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what you say this has got a Summit built block in it? What else have you done to it?
Well,
if you remember,
it's we've done just about everything. It's got Ellenbrock intakes and Ellenbrock heads on it, which I can get more horsepower out of and stuff like that.
Right.
And that really made it work out real good. Of course, the stock's ain't near the power that the Ellenbrocks are, But
right.
We added that. Of course, we added
MSD ignition and
ignitions and all that to go with it, But we've got all we can get out of it right now, unless we go to a supercharger.
Right. Now, do you run it on pump gas?
Yes, I can run on 93.
Right.
If I'd have went one more higher on my cam, then I'd have to go into the racing gas.
Right.
I really didn't want to get into that.
No.
Because I wanted to drive it out on the road some.
Right. Yeah, and let's face it,
It's
regular gas is expensive. Racing gas is, you got to buy that by the 5-gallon can, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you keep a nice car, brother. Is this the only Mustang you have?
No, I have a '89 GT Mustang hatchback. It's black. It looks good. It's got a silver stripe around it, and it's got a 306 in it. It's built, and it runs good and everything. But I can't. I'd like to take it to the shows, but I can't haul 2 of them. So
Right, I got you.
Try to get me a bigger trailer.
I got you.
On it.
Man, that is a good-looking car. Jim, I appreciate you giving me the time to look at it, brother.
Okay, and I appreciate your input on it for me here.
Yeah.
And everything, and taking the time to look at it. You know, it's kind of tickles me to see people look at it anyway, and whatever, you know, because I've spent a lot of time with it and trying to get it up to par, you know.
Sure.
So,
and know that it's my pleasure to take the car to the world.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is what I do: is I search out these hot, cool cars.
Yeah.
And you know, back in the day before I had this channel, I would go home and call people. Oh, you should have seen this Mustang or whatever I saw. Well, now I can go tune into my channel tomorrow and you'll see this Mustang I got to see. So no, I appreciate you as much as you appreciate what I do, and I really appreciate that. So, anyways, there you go, folks. That's Jim's '95 GTS Mustang from the Mustang Show here in Knoxville. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya.